So welcome to this lecture, What are goals and why set them? And did you know that goal setting is not just about the results? And by the end of this lecture, you're going to be clearer on what goals are and why we all need to have clearly defined goals. So then what is a goal? Well, a goal is defined as an idea of the future or a desired result that a person or a group of people envisions, plans and commits to achieve. A goal is defined simply as what the individual is consciously trying to do. And people endeavour to reach goals within a finite time by setting deadlines. Now, it's been said that goals are basically a dream with a deadline. In other words, a goal setting is the process of consciously deciding goals you or your organization wants to achieve and accomplishing that goal within a certain time frame. So here's a nice quote: "Our lives are the sum total of the choices that we make." And that's a quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer, American author. So why set goals? Well, with goals we create the future in advance and shape our lives. Now, if you don't set your own goals, then you're going to likely end up being a pawn in other people's goals. However, it's not up to them. You own your own life, so take charge of it and set your own goals. You are the owner of your own life. You're the captain of your ship. You're the master of your own soul. You get to decide your own goals. You're the head honcho. You're the big boss of your own life. Now, I believe passionately in that and have always set my own course in life. So if you want to be in control of your time and your life, you must believe you're the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. And that's to quote William Ernst Henley. Now, to be the master of your fate, to sit in the driver's seat, you must control time and not let time control you. Now, to control time, you must be motivated and you must have a goal and you must have a plan and you must take action. Now, it's probably true that many people spend more time planning their next holiday than planning their life. Now, the good news is that you can change your life right now, and I can change my life right now. It's never too late to start planning. So do you want to drift through life like a rudderless ship, drifting where the waters take you and maybe perhaps onto the rocks? Or do you want to set course for different locations of fun and adventure in your life? And a life without goals, you're just drifting. Therefore, goals give you that purpose in life, and that gives you energy. Another way to look at it: do you want to tiptoe through life safely until you come to death, or do you want to have an impact? Now, the truth is that nobody gets out alive. There's no safe position in life, so we may as well make the absolute best of it. So here's a nice quote: "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favourable." And that's a quote from Seneca, the Roman Stoic and philosopher. So what do you want to achieve? That is the question we're going to be looking at in depth in this course. And perhaps you want more things, more experiences, more money, etc. You want to change your existing circumstances and move towards the life that you want. Now look at everything around you. It was once a thought in someone else's head. Your computer, your couch, whatever it is you see was once a thought in someone's head, and now it's real. So now you can see why goal setting is so important, because we're talking about the very essence of our lives and what we decide to do with this precious gift of life that we are given. Now, none of us can go back and change the past, but every single one of us can change the future. And time travel, as far as we know, only happens one way, and that is into the future. So the big question is whether you want a life by design or a life by default, because time is going to pass anyway. The next 1 year, the next 5 years, etc. are going to pass anyway. So are you going to use that time to achieve your goals, to transform your life, the lives of your loved ones and your community, or are you not? And goals are not just words. They are your future that you're carving out. So goals help you transform dreams into reality. And people who set goals have higher achievement levels, and this has been shown through research. And by the way, it's not just to set goals in your head, you must also write them down, and we're going to come to look at that in more detail. A key reason for setting goals is also not just about achieving whatever you want to accomplish, but a key reason is who you become by achieving the goal. For example, my own PhD, yeah, it's nice to have it, but more importantly, it changed me. I had to change and grow and overcome adversity to get it. Think of things you have achieved in your life. I bet they made you change in order to achieve the goal. So goals can help you grow and transform yourself. You become a better, more confident and stronger version of yourself. Goal setting and habit development are meta skills that, when learned, can lead to mastery of multiple other skills. So here's a nice quote. In the absence of clearly defined goals, we become strangely loyal to performing daily trivia until ultimately we become enslaved by it. And that's a quote from Robert Heinlein. So let's recap. So in this lecture, we have learned the definition of a goal, which is basically a dream with a deadline. We have also looked at why set goals, and we're going to have more on this later in the course. We've also learned that goal setting is not just about achieving certain results, but also about helping us to grow as people. So who do you become by achieving a certain goal? So next, we're going to have 3 assignments. The first assignment is to time travel to 10 years ago. The second assignment is to reflect on your own life and your current goals and your current relationship with goals. And the third assignment is to get advice from your future self. So I'll see you in those 3 assignments.